Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Geralt trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Yeah, let's say that.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with
Fire
Garrett
Emblem
Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say? Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me.
I just don't say words in general.
You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Cool. Can I go now?
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Dance Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
No. Sure, we won't have to deal with him again anytime soon.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Yeah. Nothing else to say about that. New places to explore in the monastery. 2000 G.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Oh, let's do our best.
The knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can to prepare.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Think so?
Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you?
No, and you didn't tell me anything.
I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right?
As it tends
That's
to be.
fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Okay. It's okay. We don't do anything that week. It's Annette's birthday. Sure.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll recruit her. I don't know. Like Annette. I mean, I there are a few characters I don't like, but okay. Monster holds events through its effects. Yada yada. Travel to the abyss. Travel to the abyss. Speak with the shifty merchant near your quarters. To return, select entrance on the map to find. Okay, so the abyss is the thing. That's a DLC thing. This is the first time I've played the main story since that came out. I have played most of that. At least enough that I can recruit all the units from it. So I will probably be recruiting them. I might as well recruit all of them because, like, I'm pretty sure I just go down there and talk to them, and then they just join me. So let's see. Bonding bites, lots of large fish, so it's a good week for fishing. And I actually have to explore this month or this week. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take like 2-minute break, use the restroom or whatnot. When we get back, I think it's time. We're gonna make our first roll. So, just bear with me here for a moment. Okay, we are back. Obviously, if you're watching this later on YouTube, I'm not gonna leave in the time I spent during the break. I'm just gonna cut that shit out. But let's see. So, okay, what are we doing? Okay, let's do this thing. This will be interesting because there's only a couple options here that if I get them, I can't really do them. Because, like, I have to explore this week. Probably going to have to. I mean, maybe I don't have to explore every week this month, but I definitely have to explore this week at least. We'll see. So what do we roll? 4. No healing. Okay, well. So what that means is, not that I can't heal at all, but it means I can't use healing spells. I guess the probably the easiest way. Maybe I should reword it, because it's not really no healing, it's no faith magic, is how I should word it. So this is no faith magic. That I could do. It's basically what I just did in the last battle, where I just healed through vulneraries. It is a shame. Lenhart does need to get some experience eventually if I want to use him. But, yeah. Okay, let's go back to the game now. So this month, the challenge will be no faith magic. I wonder, I didn't think about how they should probably find a way to keep that on the screen while it's active. But I didn't think about that at all until just now. So maybe next time we'll have that. Just gonna have to remember. But anyway, let's explore. Okay, let me check the marketplace. Like I'm gonna go there. Now I'll end up going there. Okay, I'll just go there. Yeah, so I can warp now. So we have some quests. So I'm probably gonna do these quests. See, I want to do quests.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to
question.
forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Yes, battalions. Battalions are, very good. Very common thing for people to not really use much in their first playthrough. But, what is Anna doing here?
Hello there. Are you that new professor everyone's talking about? Name's Anna. I'm a merchant who slings wares all across Fodlan and beyond. I come in here all the time, so I'm sure our paths will cross more. Hopefully, much more.
Okay, well, I don't know if I'm going to end up recruiting Anna. I haven't used her, so I'm tempted to, but... That's right, that's the other thing. Actually talking to people, you can, increase your, support points to them, I believe.
Oh, Professor, hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why, it only matters that it's pale blue. Thank you so much.
That's it? Okay, cool. Yeah, so I do probably want to do that with any students I actually want to recruit.
Hey there.
Or get support on.
Have we met? No. Sorry. Must be my
I
imagination.
do like Tremere as well. Okay, so let's do some gardening. Harvest. Fodlan, pale blue flower. How can I only do one seed right now? Okay.
Hello. If you'll excuse me. Oh, Professor. Hello. Excuse me.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot there's little things like that around. Okay, so let's...
Professor!
Yeah, it's like a fishing month. That's fine. I'm not gonna waste my time with fishing. Maybe I should just go straight to where I need to be. So there's something in the dining hall.
Right.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Collect recipes in the library.
I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food? Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that. Huh?
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with that. So yeah, so Petra.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather?
Let's see.
I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
Yep. Just gotta say what I think they will want to hear. Don't have any reason to talk to Tomas because I can't recruit him. The amiibo gazebo.
You know, Professor, like the other night, I went on. Do you know what that
Yeah,
who cares
he's got man troubles. Just don't need that right now. Have I not been to Intersol? Okay, whatever. We'll just go there.
A moment, please.
That's right. No, I've not been here.
Hello there. You there. So...
Yeah, the marketplace. Let's see.
Right.
Let's see what we have for inventory. Vulnerary concoction. Well, I actually have a ton of vulneraries. Okay, so anything over here?
You can't be serious. I need your help.
Interact with dogs and cats. Oh, okay. That's right. This is another thing they added at some point. These dogs.
Yay! Thanks.
I'm probably not going to do that too much. I thought that was a thing they added at some point. I can't go there. Okay, wait. Over here.
Perhaps for some students, this will be their first time. It's important that they're met. As for me, do I look green to you? Is there anything else you wish to ask me about regarding spending your time at the monastery or battles?
3 points. No, we're good. Just to the captain's quarters. Electricity's in the library. So, library is the second floor. Let's go up here. So. Just go here first.
What?
Well...
Where's the library again? That's right. Whoops. Okay, what is...
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Now we have battalions.
I
There's Linhart.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days...
I don't know, man. I don't know. Who wants to fight in a fire emblem? Where's the head chef? Oh yeah, it's right. Library books. Yeah. Let's go do this stuff over here. Can I not? Oh. Had to load. Cool.
Really?
Ooh, well. Open up, please. That's where the offering box usually is? Or am I mistaken? We're just not here yet. Okay.
I have a favor to ask.
Our students are passionate about music. It seems there is a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory seeking students to join the choir. Okay, so do that.
The cathedral is nice and... Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
Sure, yeah.
Me too.
We'd like that. I am going to want to recruit her.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the Saint Indec, Saint Macule, Saint Keyhole, and
Saint Setline. Who is your favorite, Professor?
Wow, well, you're really excited about that one. I wonder
now
why.
that you are a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
I have something to ask of you. Classic. Information on which church report setteth. Students murdered. Okay. I don't think I can do the statues yet. Yeah, I think that's like after like chapter 4 or 5 or something. Okay, so let's... Dining hall. Chef.
You're a lifesaver.
This. And then save 20 bites. Okay, so Edelgard is at max. Linhart could use some. Bonding bites is increases. Bonding bites might be good to you for students I might want to recruit. So I think I'm definitely going to want to recruit Mercedes. Sylvain is a free recruit if I want him, so don't have to worry about that. I cannot get Hilda. Leone? Maybe. Not sure Raphael, I don't know. Maybe Marianne?
This is my absolute favorite. How did you know, Professor? I like this dish. It was my father's favorite.
Okay, do I want to do another one of those? I won't be able to teach that many students, so maybe do something else. What else can I do with? Let's see. No, Lysithia is someone else I'm going to want to recruit. You know what? Yeah, let's just do... Lysithia would like. There we go.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Okay, cool. Got that out of the way. So now let's finish up our quests, and then we'll be done with this exploration, and the rest of the chapter will go a lot more quickly. That's what the glowing spot was. Okay, that's the acquire thing. So go here and go out to the right.
Professor, you're the one taking out the bandits? That's one way to start your career at the Academy. I didn't expect they'd order us to risk our lives here. Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it? Hey, Professor. Pretty great timing. I'd like to be in your class, if that's possible. I've been thinking, maybe I ought to get serious about studying.
I don't know if I want to recruit him now. It might be better if I wait a little bit. I know sometimes recruiting people out of house would be pretty beneficial to like wait for them to auto level.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. I'll just try to be more focused and get stuff done in my current class. And hey, if an opportunity comes up, I'd like to know.
I think I'll wait till like chapter 5 or so. Start recruiting people. To actually recruit people.
Bridget, Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Great. Okay, so... Oh yeah, both of these people at the cathedral.
My savior, thank you.
Ooh, it's fine.
So, well done. You have my thanks.
Okay. I think we're good, right? Yeah, so it's like greenhouse and I want to make sure to do every time. I mean, marketplace I don't need to be here to do, so yeah. Let's call that the end of the exploration. So we get a tutoring day, right?
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here? Well, I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Have you not had any classes until now? Instruct your students that, yeah, okay. Instruct. So we can instruct 3 students. Edelgard. What do I want to do for Edelgard? So, I'm trying to think what I'm eventually going to want her to do. An axe is probably good. Well, I probably want to get her flying eventually. Then give her a wyvern. She could get reason. She has a hidden talent in reason, but I don't think that will be of much use to her. Wow, she has been getting those magic level ups. Authority's also not bad. Authority, flying, axes. Probably best bet. Maybe swords as well. I don't remember if swords are like particularly good in this game. I think that's really all I need to do. Maybe I'll focus on flying for the time being.
I'm improving.
I'll have to look at the class requirements at some point soon. Bernadetta. Definitely want to get her bow rank up. Then maybe riding. The bow is going to be her top priority for sure.
I did pretty. I did. Thank.
I don't know what I want her to be either. I mean, my intuition tells me to just make people flyers because wyverns are so freaking good in this game. That's what I like the best, but it's also boring. So maybe we'll just focus on swords for now.
I have understood. You are.
That's nice. Hey, Jupiter lights. Okay. Group tasks. Yeah, okay, group tasks. I mean, she has a good rank in it too. Goals, X, and it's not bad. I might keep these for the most part. Lance and axes. He might make a good. He would make a good guard adjutant, but I also might want to use him. Axes and give him like lances and riding. Faith and reason. And axes and fists. Lances and bows. Maybe. Swords and reason. I think her sword and bow, maybe? Maybe I'll focus on bows with her.
May I ask you something?
When one professor lectures many students, some will inevitably have trouble keeping up. While others will get too far ahead in their studies, I wonder how this problem might be solved. To recruit more professors, perhaps lectures should be optional. Perhaps there is a magical solution.
Is that so?
Apparently that was an okay answer, but maybe not the best answer. I don't remember how that works exactly.
I will not be a burden. I will be doing my best for Lady Edelgard.
Don't worry, Petra. There is no use in fearing failure. It is my duty to help others when necessary. Petra, our teamwork has yielded a report for the professor.
The Empire and Brigid, working with each other. The future has hope.
Nice. Okay.
Hope this is good for something.
Ooh. E+ bows for Bernadetta. Nah. Probably not. I'm definitely not going to recruit him. Sorry, Raphael. We have to battle today. Okay. Let's see. Challenge Guild. I don't want that yet. So I actually have a good amount of healing items. but I could use more. Well, shapeshift them on somebody. You could use another vulnerary. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to sell any of this stuff. I might actually get some training weapons. Yeah, I'll work that out when I get to the map. Okay. So we have to do this auxiliary battle.
In battle, it's necessary to deploy battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about how to use your soldiers, please don't hesitate to ask.
Nope. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so... So I don't need... Oops. Yes, it was steel sword, huh? Might as well. And I can put this away. Oh yeah, I got another bow. I was gonna... Yeah, we'll do that. And him... Well... I guess he'll live with that. Okay. Italians. Okay, so these three have Italians. Protection, resilience, charisma. Give it to Petra, maybe. Okay, so... You gotta be a little careful here. We'll start with that guy. Maybe two of these guys without hitting the other. That square.
I will prevail.
Let anyone can make it there.
I will get the victory.
Oh yeah, that's okay. Star Wars Light. Yeah, that spot, but like, I guess that would probably be more ideal. Get something like here. I don't even know who though. Maybe. Oh.
That's my cue.
I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Stay focused.
As you wish.
And then he's nice.
Battle.
Put me in there.
Oh no.
Okay, see what happens. That sucks. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's nice.
Frigid pride.
Well, that's less nice. But it happens.
Not bad.
Let's see. Yeah. Why not? Of course not.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Okay. That's right. 83 is not bad. She doubles with swords.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Oh, nice.
You see that?
I'm surprised.
That seems to be going well. I guess you just chill.
Yeah, it worked.
Damn. That sucks. Oh, another kill for
You
Violet.
fought well.
There's no one back here, right? No. Okay, so let's see. 2 enemies here, 3 there. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Oh.
I've got many skills, you know.
Okay. There's that guy. Okay, that's perfect. Be level for somebody. Okay, that. Even everybody 1 HP. Okay, so we'll run it here. Somehow. Okay. Some experience for both.
You were wide open.
Da-da.
Can I go now?
Even Linhardt could get some, possibly. Heh. 2 damage, that's enough. Damn, really? That sucks.
Caution is needed.
That is that. I'm not...
Yeah, you know what? I haven't been using my gambits at all. Make use of that. We have Petra, yeah. They can't move now. They'll go for Linhardt. Yeah.
Well, how was that?
Okay. He's almost ready to promote.
I must get stronger.
Oh boy. That's close. But the boss can't move, so we are okay. Okay, so still level 1. 2.
This is going to hurt, okay?
Nice.
I won't go down so easily.
Not admiration.
She's not gonna make it. So it's just a little one.
I'll be fine.
Okay, no. We're gonna one back. What about him? That works.
This was beneath me.
I will get the victory.
Think this through.
I guess I could have. Just could have done that.
Be stopping.
Bet they killed Hubert, but that's fine. We didn't lose anybody. Really?